Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. I'm gonna just get into it because I already did my prayer and stuff. All I'm hearing is right off the back is what he won't do. Bet I will. What he won't. That Danny Brown song. That's what I'm hearing. What he won't do. Bet I will. There's some divine masculine coming in that really feels like you have it in you to stand on business, and he really likes that. He likes that you're not faking your approach. He likes that you're a real emotional woman. He also thinks that you're extremely attractive here. There's some men who pretty much, are trying to send you anger and evil eye. Yeah, we got the Ace of Blades coming out here. You could have cut off a lot of people, or a lot of people feel cut off by you. There's somebody who felt like they had a chance with you, and then it's like, dang, this person is finally backing up off of you. Somebody is feeling like they were delusional for thinking that they had a chance with you in the first place. It's like you set something straight with people, and this is why it's making this other masculine want to worship you. He's trying to avoid calling you dominant because he sees you as feminine, but he feels like, for you to be that unafraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to lose followers, lose friends. You're like, this is what I feel. You're willing to stand on that hill. Queen of Cups here. You have this man's heart. You have this man's emotion. He could be a water sign. You could be a water sign. But you guys, somebody could be a Cancer here or Pisces. You have this guy's heart. He's never felt so in love. He feels like he's overflowing with a love here. He feels like you can protect him. He can feel your freaking love, even if you never met this person before. Like, this person is definitely in love with you. Divine, please tell me more. I thought this was gonna be more of a toxic message. I never really know until it comes out. Fate. This is divine fate here too. I'm also feeling like that's what I wanted to touch on with the Ace of Blades and the divine fate here. All right, somebody was trying to send you some sort of evil eye here, and it went right back to them. Somebody is regretting putting magic out towards you. It completely screwed up their karma. They're like, dang, they can't manifest anymore because they tried to evil eye you. They notice like money laws, like everything crashed their car, like nothing is to be had, and they feel bad because you warned them about this. But they could have got mad. They could have seen you say, my enemies, or like, my enemies will be my footstool, and this kind of made this person like, no, why you think God protect you? It's like they got into too much animosity inside of them. They have a lot of animosity towards other people trying to manifest. It's like they want to police your brain here. That's why I don't date black men too. I'm like, how you have us march for the police to not police you, for you to try to police everything a woman does, from her body count to, like, if you marching for a black man that was in porn, the Habib show, George Floyd, and he also broke in a house with five men and beat up a pregnant woman, you shouldn't have any standards. And you especially shouldn't police people who aren't doing anything to hurt people. I'm like, yo, but this person, they wanted to police even your brain too. Oh, you're not gonna get no this guy, rich guy, that guy. I'm gonna try to sit here and everything nice she say, I'm gonna think, Matt, nope, no, here. And he was even like cursing at you, like saying mad negative ish, like thinking like, you're sensitive. Like they're like, I'll make this person delete it. They'll take it down if I talk shit over it. All I gotta do is talk ish. And this could have been a group of people talking ish, like trying to side eye you. One of them is like a Hispanic female. I see that hair. She's going bald in the front right here for trying to go bald. Some of you guys, they could have had voodoo doll and they were ripping hair out the front or something. And now they're going like bald prematurely. Like a lot of things are ending for these people, but yeah, Page of Blades here. A lot of people have cut this person off and out of their life because they just don't be feeling like hearing the negativity. Like this person can't, you can't say anything positive to this person, or this person will purposely say something negative to you. Or if you say it's like they try to like, I don't know what the heck they try to do, but a lot of people cut this person off. They don't want to work with them. They say it's bad juju. People are doing their own things now and they're not screwing with that person because you don't screw with that person. And not only that, because of the karma here they're getting. A lot of them don't want to pay up. Like if they sent you some money, like that junk would go away, but they hate the fact that, like they hate to think about any woman getting anything except for less than what she deserves here. That's like pure misogyny, basically, when it comes down to it. And misogyny is like envy of women. Like you, and then that's another thing. A lot of these, they're going to be removed from this planet, this toxic masculine. This is why people are getting away from them. People are getting away from a lot of toxic men to save themselves here, because a lot of these toxic men, like, they're not going to be protected for what comes next. And it's like that junk is like going to everything. They're losing finances. They're losing like everything. Like, everything, because they haven't fulfilled their duties as men. They only had two jobs. They only had two things to do, was protect and provide. As women, we have 1,000 things we're supposed to do on this planet, like, protecting, providing, that's easy work here. You got to maintain your looks, your weight, your hair. Like, ooh, they'll never know or maybe they do want to know how difficult it is to put on mascara. And it's just too much animosity, like towards the divine feminine. It's like Gaia is waking up to that. And Gaia is like igniting a lot of divine feminine to like warn feminines, remove yourself from toxic masculines here. We got the Knight of Coins coming in though. A lot of you guys, believe it, you're going to get love. Push out the negative thoughts on love is coming towards you, and you're going to get a love that is a mental, emotional provider. You're going to have good times with this person. You're going to be going on trips with this person. You're going to be, I don't know, you're going to have a great time. This person felt like, there's somebody here who felt like they could just say, you're delusional, you could this, you're that, and then it's like they're breaking their own hearts, because it's like, why would they not want you to have love? And this is why the divine is stepping in and ruining their life, because the divine is like, why would you not want her to have love? It's none of your business. Why would you sit there and try to bring down feminines? Why would you try to make them feel like it's wrong for them to want love, romance, and a proper man? And it's because these people, they're not able to be proper men because they ruined it like way back when. A lot of these men might have committed sexual assault as teenagers and they haven't been able to get it up because they refuse to go back and make amends with these women who they committed those acts with. They can't get, if I have to give you money, I have to give every woman money that I raped. Like it, whether, and then they're like, that's not a rape. Trying them, if you're trying to force someone into a sexual situation that they're not comfortable with. And that's as far as playing games or games. If you lied and you said you were going to be with that woman, love that woman, just to sleep with her, the universe is going to read that as you're a rapist, and then they're going to take you out. It's not even going to have to be the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement ignited that, and then the way men reacted to it in anger, instead of just like, let's do divine protection. It's like they got filled of animosity for the victims, like yo, against the victims, like not like you. Okay, so yeah, somebody really is like the heat turned up in this message. Somebody is very attracted to you. Excuse me if I'm stuttering during this Mercury retrograde. I'm blaming it all on the retrograde because the planets are strong and Saturn's in retrograde. That don't be like, ooh, throwing my head off. That being said, this person wants to kiss on you. This person feels like you can do whatever you want to them. This is what's coming through in the message. Is saying what you won't do, but this person wants you to leave scratches on them. This person might want you to hit them. I don't know why. They like I don't know. They like yo. This person's like you can do whatever you want as long as you don't leave me. This person has abandonment, not even abandonment issues. They just feel like, dang, like I'm going to be in love with you. Like once they locked in, they're locked in. Some of these people are older than you, so you know they're like you're my final round. Some of these people have been married before, but you're going to be like they want to get married to you and then leave it at that. Um, Somebody is very proud of you for like leveling up in your confidence and your spiritual awakenings and your growths here. They love how you have a balance of both seriousness and laughter here. Like, you know, and it's not the type of you might who like you use probably jokes and comedy to calm you down. Like after you get pissed here, you don't stay in a state of misery. There's somebody here who would rather have you in a state of confusion and misery who feels bad now. They feel like they could have like killed your attraction to them when they felt like they were trying to kill your ego and make you pursue them, and they realize that's very sassy of them, and like how seriously people are taking that sassy ish, and women just don't want that. Like they don't want to be psychologically abused and manipulated. This type of stuff never works. But they felt like, well, because you could be one of those people like me who make people aware. Like I got a bunch of people trying to neg me because I made you aware of negging. I had a bunch of men hating me for telling you that you're going to attract a wealthy man, telling you that you deserve the money, the love, and the romance. It's just been, and most of them are black men. They're all black men. They're telling me God didn't is going to da 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 and just all. It's not like that. Well, no, I'm like block, block, block. Don't tell me what the heck is going to happen. Like for a random woman life or my life, you don't control my dating life. That's why I don't date black or Hispanic men. I only date white guys. They are much easier. Yes, there are some bad white guys, but I'm not going to falsely accuse white men to make ethnic men feel better. Like that's why I gotta do my thing. I'm like, yo, I can't. I don't. I'm not attracted to black men. If there's black men watching, I'm serious about that. I'm not an option for you because that's all I see. Getting angry in my comments all the time. I'm gonna think of a way to evil eye you. And this is you dodging all of these sticks and these evil eyes. Some of you guys might be falling in love with an ethnic prince, maybe, you know. Hey, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. You can have your preferences. I respect people's preferences here. I don't date black men because they will try to screw me over, and mentally they're just not who yeah, and they're like, oh God, and like I said, I've gotten marriage proposals easily, and I'm not the girl that they project onto me because I'm thick. I'm like, I should probably post more personality content, like me partying and places and people I interact with. I usually keep that out of the media, so guys try to write a script. So I'm guessing because I'm thick, black guys think that I was for them. I'm like, no, I don't like black guys. I lost my virginity to a white guy in high school. I think not liking black guys came from street harassment, being thick. ironically enough, at like 14 years old and having old black men, dang, you real pretty. Oh, you thick as, I'm like, yeah, thick as fuck. Yeah, because let me curse, thick as a creepy. And Hispanic men too, taking umbrellas and then jerking off their umbrellas. And I'm like 12, 13. That shit has always made me want to vomit. I'm traumatized. And I'm like, psychologically, I try to, because I've been guilted into dating, like, guilted into voting for Kamala, like, because I'm like, let's unpack that. I was like, yo, I'm like, for real, I'm like, but no, I'm like, that makes sense. Remembering the rabbit, like that psychological thing when they showed the bunny. Yeah, and then they showed a little boy a bunny rabbit, right? And then his name was Little Albert. I'm sorry, like I said, his name was Little Albert. They set the bunny there, right? And then they made a loud bang every time they would show the little boy the bunny. And then they just kept doing it. And then eventually the baby, they would just put the bunny there, and then the little boy would get scared, already expecting the bang. That's exactly what happens to me to black and Hispanic men. I'm like, I'm gonna already expect some sort of insult, some sort of negativity, some sort of, I'm like, maybe because I expected that's what happens. I'm like, let me try. I can't. I'm like, yo, I can't really think positively because it feels that way. It feels like they're going to say, what do you bring to the table? Or if you didn't want me to touch you, that's another thing. I don't talk to black men because they will try to grope you in New York City. Black or Hispanic men, they feel like they have a right to touch your arm or something. Like that junk is so sick. I can't deal with that. I can't uphold that type of man. I will not march to alleviate the police for men who are going to police everything I do. A white guy, you have nice green hair. Black guy, hey, I like your hair. I'm like, or Hispanic guy, I like your hair. Thank you. Hair is very attention grabbing. Is that what you're trying to do? Get attention? I'm like, why are you constantly trying to insult me and break me down, or try to like get with me? And then like, I don't know, I'm not attracted to them because they're abusive and they're mean and they're rude, and that's just all I've experienced. I'm not willing to try. I don't want to date them. I'm never having a conversation with them. That shit is, ooh. I got the Six of Cups here. I've had mixed experience with white guys. When it goes downhill, it's usually just a mutual thing. We don't agree on something, or he's moving to, I don't know, Nebraska to open up his card business. And then also, I'm an artist. I'm a little Scandinavian. I'm not gonna lie. I be like, listen to those subliminals I posted in my tab, because if you don't get a lot of fun guys, like, have your fun. And that's another thing I refuse to feel bad about. I had my fun, and yes, I'm gonna still settle down. Oh, now that you had your fun, you want to settle down? And then I'm like, yes, black and Hispanic. Well, you're a thought, and this and that. No guy gonna marry you. Maybe if you blah blah. I'm like, oh gosh, leave me alone. I don't need that animosity. And then you can't really even talk about your experiences to black and Hispanic men. They'll get mad at you for your experiences and then try to punish you by giving you more negative and bad experiences, because you should have never talked about your negative and bad experiences with black and Hispanic men. I can't talk about street harassment and who's really doing it. You want me to lie and say that white men are equally street harassing women in New York City? That's a damn lie. White men are not street harassing women. Some of them might send D pics online. And then what about, I'm like, I don't care. I don't, like, stop. Like, even down to you, like, stop. Like, for real, stop, evaluate, and just check people that control, that wears your color. They're out here making you look bad. And then you're getting mad at women. That's further traumatizing them. You're taking away the support that you're supposed to have as a man. This person is going to come, they want to move in with you to protect you. This person wants you around them all the time. This person is like, yo, once I get you, I get you. I'm hearing once we link. Like you're in. And I'm hearing they really like your pink. Some of you guys are very pink. And like pink, like they want to. I'm trying not to get too actually explicit. Like, yeah, when they want to yeah, that's why I'm hearing Danny Brown what he won't do. That I will. King of Cups here, he can match your emotional fulfillment. Yeah, it's a lot of emotional energy that this person has because we got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You guys are going to cry when you make love to each other. Excuse my nails. I just took off my hair. Took out, my hair. So you scratch me, you know how it goes. Maybe you don't. Everybody should know. But we got the King and the Queen of Cups here. Um, they are coming out. So you guys are gonna have not only that, it's going to be real moist, real wet, like because of the emotional flow. It's like you guys are going to like I'm hearing that song. What is it? Deep inside, deep down inside, deep down inside, deep down inside. That's all, and like, yeah, that's how it's going to be. Like metaphysically, physically, this person feels like once they're in you, they're not gonna want to leave you. They can tell by looking at you how good it's going to be. And this is somebody who wants to lock it down. They are serious about you. They are serious about marriage here. A lot of you guys are going to be married. That's another thing. I block black men because they want to try to tell me every reason women don't deserve marriage. Why are you here? Block, block, block. Hitting comments, hitting reply. It's nothing but hate and animosity that comes off of them. It's like I don't even understand it. It's like they could probably sense, like, they sense like intuitively. You only date white, or maybe they don't. Like I don't know what they think. Like I'm like that's why I had to put like my pool game is strong. I am my pool game is strong. I'm like like my pool game is strong. In the world of insults, you don't realize how many guys are afraid to even approach women, and that's a benefactory. You can go to where guys who are calm at. That's why I'm gonna be posting where my whereabouts are, so no ignorant black and Hispanic men to try to come and police me or like try to take it over thinking I belong to them because they're curvy, or try to sabotage when I'm with white men, white guys, because in their head they'll tell themselves white guys aren't gonna date you because you're thick. That's a damn lie. That's all I ever dated. And ironically enough, weirdly enough, most of the white guys I dated had red hair. They were mostly redheads. I hear one Jew with curly hair. Well, why did you? Because I can date and I can experience. And that's another thing. You can't even talk to black and Hispanic men. Or, all right, so why didn't that guy marry you? I'm not going to explain every last relationship to you and have you police my past to decide if you and I can get along. I'm not even going through that with you. It just didn't work out. And then if you feel that in what black and Hispanic men need to realize, if you feel like that girl is a thought, a slut, you got bad intuition about her to the point where you have to disrespect her, that's where you should breathe and then back away from her. Stop getting mad at women who want money and romance. If you cannot offer money and romance like how she wants it, leave her alone. Leave her alone without the insults, without the you're gonna end up alone. People, this is a dark path. How is it a dark path? I'm like, are you that broke to where you think it's like toxic for women to want men who are providers? Are you that broke? Like, and broken. Like, how are you mad? Like, yo, that I'm trying to manifest a rich and wealthy guy, or that I frequently manifest rich and wealthy guys. I feel like people are also backing up off of you because they didn't realize you got your secret lives and your whatchamacallit, the creator. We got the, yeah, you're the creator, and this is the magician. People didn't realize your pull was so good. People didn't realize your pull was so high. So that happens to a lot of black women. Surprisingly, they'll look at every black woman and think that she's too ugly to be married. This is black and Hispanic men. She's this, she's that. How can I disable her and then try to bed her? Like, they'll try to, if you're light skinned like me, they'll try to compare you to a black or Hispanic girl to like insult your self esteem here. And like, like it's like weird. Like, it's like I'm like, why are you trying to do that to me? That's not how you date people, you idiot. That's how I felt. I'm like, you're so like full of hate and animosity. And then they're like, well, women need to take accountability. What do women need to take accountability for? Like, you're the abusive one. You're the one who robs, murders, kills. It's like, like, I'm not taking accountability for wearing makeup. No, just stay away from women who wear makeup. And here we, women, well, they twerk. Stay away from women who twerk, and then boom. And don't allow your children to watch that type of content. And as far as porn, that industry does need to be regulated. But to sit there and blame porn on the reason women are getting murdered in Afghanistan, oh goodness. And then the ones who are trying to go, well, Muslim, that I'm like, Muslims, you don't even know what a Muslim is. You don't know what jihad is. You don't know what honor killings are. You don't know what feminism is. For you to be so against feminism, please read an article on what feminism is, because you just pick up stuff, believe it, and go along. Like, move along. Stop trying to hurt women who want better for themselves, because you can't get better for yourself, because you can't manifest, because you try to use evil eye so much against other people. This is what other people, the chariot coming here. The chariot is coming in to collect. There are ancient Egyptians rising up. They are going to assimilate a like they're I'm hearing like what I'm hearing that Yay song. She came up out of her body, running naked through the lobby. Yo, yo, oh my goodness. We're like, yo, it's like these entities are going to start infiltrating in every single group. This is going to be happening into like black societies too, and black groups, like like the trap house. I'm hearing like there's gonna be aliens in the trap house, like, and they ain't even know it. Like, they might release some criminals from jail and not even with ankle monitors. They're releasing them with implants in their head to take down the whatchamacallit. And this is why I be trying to say that weird ish on my other trip, but I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm like, if a message wanna come out, it's gonna come out. Here we got six of blades here. Yeah, somebody, huh, they regret sending you on your own here. It's like it could have been a bunch of people who were trying to play on your self-esteem at one here. And also, you're going to be alone. This person, you're going to be alone. You're going to be alone. Like, that's just a hurtful thing to say to people. Another reason I don't go around black men. They will kill your manifestations. They will try to evil eye you so bad. Why would you tell another black woman that she's going to be alone? If a woman wants to manifest a wealthy and romantic life, you should be cheering her on as a black man, not asking, what do you bring to the table? Not trying to be realistic with her. Just say, I wish that happens for you. You should think good thoughts about women who want stuff like that to provide for their children and marriage and all of those things, instead of getting mad at women who want marriage and then trying to manifest them being alone. if they don't accept hookups and just being mistreated until a guy might want to settle down. Seven, no, those men are getting laid out mentally, emotionally, physically. And somebody keeps trying to, but it's not going to happen. This person is screwing their coins up. They completely screwed their coins up and they're crying because they screwed up everything about themselves trying to buy witchcraft towards you. There's somebody who wanted to be able to control your life, pull the strings on you. It's like they've ruined their reputation for even trying to do this. And they had too many people involved. It's like people are waking up from this spell work this person is doing and they don't want to be a part of it. That's another message that's coming through here. And also, it like worked in the opposite. It made you very, like, towards them rather than we got the nine of coins coming out here. Somebody is respecting you because you get to the bag, you're about your coin, you're about your bread. This is something that somebody is realizing that they aren't about. They waste too much time with an opinion. Like, AKA the people mad in my comments, they could just go make a video and attract their own audience. But nah, I'm gonna do it professionally. I'm gonna get a this. They're gonna think about how they're gonna do it better than you and actually doing it. I'm like, and this is why I don't deal with that. There's somebody who is trying to reverse the evil eye that they sent you. They thought like doing all of this and sending you negativity was going to make you people please and try to give in to them. It's like that's another reason I can't stand black men. They hear my voice, the fact that I'm not all like completely ghetto all the time. Yeah, unless I'm imitating a song or something, even mad, like it sounds poetic. My people we're church people, and my family has a lot of different ethnicities in it. That being said, yeah, here I'm not going to go off in this so they don't feel like they have to respect me. They feel like they could just bully me into having sex with them or bully me into doing, and that's another thing. I've never luckily like had feel like I had to, but they would just try to get aggressive towards me because they view me as somebody who's white. They're like, you're a white girl, and as far as their looks, or what hair? What you're into that terror? That's ugly. They here. Why you do that weird ish? You can't do no real tarot. Well, you don't even know what the cards are. This is how Black and Hispanic men talk to me, and they expect me to start over explaining myself, and then I confess things like this. Then Black and Hispanic men get mad that other Black and Hispanic men did that to me, and they get mad at me and then think, well, this is where the Muslim thing come in. As if you read in like jihad and haram, these are rules of jihad and haram. You were treated that way by a man, so this is how men chose to treat you. So this is the type of treatment that you have to accept. This is your life as a woman. And it's like, no, I'm going to just avoid Black and Hispanic men, and I'm going to date white guys who I have different experiences with, like different. Well, we might have back and forth, and that's another thing, to have an honorable back and forth without them trying to overpower me and like manipulate me. I don't like black men. I don't like Black or Hispanic men. They'll never be my dating preference. I haven't dated them. No, I don't. Screw with them. They're mean, they're bullies, and it's funny. They told me that in New York too. They're like, "Don't you're here? I don't date." I know way too many Black women who refuse to date them, even down to. They're like, "You're gonna have to go to Manhattan." Just looking at my looks when I came here, like, 'cause yeah, you're not gonna be able. They're going to try to hurt you mentally, emotionally. They feel like they're gonna catch a lick off of a goofy. I'm gonna just tell her this. I'm gonna just tell her that. It's like they do to white guys too. They'll try to sell them weed. Like, oh, why would you think a white guy is more stupid than you? He's smarter than you, but you feel like you can bully him into buying the weed for more money. I can just say this and do this, and like, oh, I'm like, you're, and I'm not even gonna get into it. But that being said, Knight of Cups coming here. There's somebody coming in. A lots of love and emotion pouring out. I'm feeling like you also made a lot of people cry, or when this love comes, it's going to make a lot of people cry. Somebody is like, I don't know. They feel bad for the way they treated you, the way they came at you. They see that shit deeply affected you and it deeply hurt you. Like, and it hurts a lot of people, but they don't care. Like this for I don't care. I don't care. At first they felt like that until I feel like they feel Gaia calling. Until it's like it's real ish. Like, DEI, they dropped the DEI program. That's why they're gonna do a mean evening out. And this is not just, or it's like happening on every single level. Like it's going to start evening people out and getting people to where they need to go. Like they're gonna either have to drop that misogynistic animosity, that hate, that or they're going to get naturally eaten by the earth because the earth wants to evolve. The earth wants to develop. These people are trying to make the earth devolve and undeveloped. Like, the opposite of evolve. Like, they want to make the earth like, yo, like, oh gosh. And it's like all they got to do is like get on that level. We got the Empress coming out here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the Empress, and this is a heart floating along here, huh? Some of you guys, I don't know why I'm getting like this is child, like I don't know, the river. That's Venus there though. You captured their heart because of your femininity. Like, oh my goodness, they feel like this person thinks about you every freaking day. You got somebody here who loves you and thinks about you every day and want to give you kisses. They like this person. Oh, that's a divine masculine coming in. Spirit, please tell me more. 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 We got the high priestess here. Yeah, you are a high priestess. You have high magical abilities, and people are starting to admit that. Like, dang, you're really psychic. Dang, you have a lot of magical abilities here. That's really great. And this is the type of ish that black men want to tell me in person to be able to sleep with me, but in the comments, they just want to say beautiful, hi, beautiful, hey, beautiful, hi. Hey, I'm like, get out of my face. Like, yo, for real. Get out of my face. I don't need that in person. I don't care. I have women here that are going to support me. I'm never going to have a conversation with you in person in which you get to compliment me on my tarot readings and then grope me or touch my arm or do some weird ish because I could already feel people plotting. I could feel that plotting, but I could feel it backing up too. Return to source because I don't like bullies. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Somebody is in agony crying over you because they don't like bullies. Like, you don't like bullies. This person feels humiliated. Somebody wants to humiliate you back, but they don't have any way to humiliate you. A lot of you guys already go through that, or somebody just feels like I don't know, somebody is coming to the realization that a lot of toxic masculines just do stuff to humiliate women, like even down to the exposure, wanting to expose people, wanting to humiliate them. Somebody could want to see you crying and sad because you have high hopes and dreams, and they don't want you to have high hopes and dreams for your love life here. This person is going to end up dead. Like, this person is going to straight up die if they don't stop throwing you evil eye towards your love life. All men who do that are going to end up dead. They're going to end up laid out. The guy does not agree with you trying to come against women and then wanting to manifest men who are men. If you don't want to be a man, that's really not our problem. You could go to the clinic, you can transition yourself, and then you could become a woman, or you could go with a feminine that is wanting you or loving you or appreciating you, and then you should appreciate those women because no, you're no, hell fucking no. If a guy send me $1,000, you see my cash app right there, you think I'm pretty or I'm deleting a comment. Like, fuck you. Yo, here the teacher. We got the teacher coming in here. Yeah, you. Somebody feels like you taught them a lot. This is you taught them a lot. You taught them more about men than what they knew about men. So they agree with you on a lot of things. They're like, I didn't even know that. Like, dang, I didn't know that. Like, I didn't look at things that way. I'm like, that's why no man can tell me about men. I'm like, you stay in a small group of men, and then every man outside of that group is a weirdo or a loser. I'm like, I talk to different types of people or deal with more men than you ever would. Don't tell me what type of nigga gonna marry me. What? Kiss my ass. I get whatever I want, and so will you. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.